Hey, what's going on, y'all? Before we get started with today's episode, I want to introduce our three sponsors: Pinnacle Peak Performance, Optimal Nutrition. Discount code is 8Davis10. And we also want to shout out Doobie Energy. Our discount code for that is TWC 2026. Again, our sponsors are Pinnacle Peak Performance, Optimal Nutrition, 8Davis10 is the discount code, and Doobie Energy 2026 is the discount code as well. Continue to tap in, continue to show love. The work continues. Peace for y'all. The work continues, family. What's going on, y'all? Back at it again with my guys, Max and Braden. We've been making a lot of moves, y'all. Everything has been moving good. We've been very busy on the move. Today is just an episode to fill y'all in on what we've been doing and what's been going on. You know what I mean? B, so tell them, bro, what's been happening lately, bro?
Well, we got in the studio. We did our first episode in the studio, so that was different. Your boy Avery was very nervous. It was very funny.
Very.
We were making fun of him. Max was gripping him up in the parking lot. We did about 100 takes of that. Reel, if you guys seen, about 105 takes of that.
Mm-hmm.
Then, we've been on and off phone calls. We've been trying to knock phone calls out with sponsors, with the studio. We actually have an upcoming guest that's gonna be very interesting. He was actually shouted out on the Joe Rogan podcast. So we've been on and off the phone, in and out with the episodes, the studio. We actually filmed this one right after we just did an episode yesterday. Yeah. So we've been going, we've been moving. So I just wanted to have a episode to fill everybody in, be transparent, let everybody know how the process is moving, how we're feeling.
Yeah.
So,
what's your take on everything, Max? How you been feeling, bro?
I've been great, bro. This process has been fun. We started day one, December 1st.
Yeah.
And we're already 14 days in the new year. With 45 plus days going on tomorrow, or today, whatever. We've been moving and grooving, brother. Being consistent with some of the things that we're learning. We're new to this. We're not true to this yet, but we're new to this.
Yeah.
And we're learning. We're learning with every step we take, grasping and taking in that information as much as we can, and just put in application, bro. Just, taking action, bro.
Yeah.
Throughout this process, honestly, with the things that we got going on, the sponsorships, the possible partnerships with other brands, other podcasts, and other stuff like that. It's been exhilarating, bro. To be completely honest with you, it's been exhilarating because we've had conversations like this already, bro, and to see that to see that we are putting things into play that we once talked about. It's kind of funny, but it's also kind of like surreal. You know what I'm saying? That we're like, we here. You know what I'm saying?
That manifestation.
That manifestation for real, bro. So it's just like, man, I'm just taking it one day at a time, letting God steer us, but not just letting Him steer us, but we gotta pick up our oars and do some rowing too, because He's gonna steer us in the right direction. Yeah. But He's not gonna move the boat for us.
No,
He's not gonna move that boat for us. So let's keep rowing.
Yeah.
Let's keep rowing.
Yeah.
I think it's been. You said we're 2 weeks in the new year. I think this was the first week we spent every single day.
Facts. I was just about to say
we've been on the
that,
phone with each other every day. We knocked the phone call out in here on Monday.
Word.
We got the studio. We just did that.
Straight
got
like clockwork, bro.
Yeah, we got an event coming up, a fitness event. I actually totally forgot we've been planning that. We got to get on the phone with that.
Facts.
Big shout out to Insta Move and Street Athletics.
Word.
Yeah. Coming up soon on February.
We'll actually be there too. So.
Man,
for sure.
We're being in tennis for that, bro. That's another thing. We diving into events now, bro. Like this is.
And this week,
come on, but we just getting our feet wet, bro. We just getting our feet wet. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. This changed the scenery because we're still trying to hit our goals in the gym. Max prepping for a show right now, so we can't skip this shit. So
come on, boy.
We got to knock this out when we can. We got to stay consistent while also knocking other goals out. So it's been a busy week, but I'm loving it.
It's been busy, bro.
If I can point one thing out that I appreciate y'all for, it was one particular day when we actually were supposed to film an episode. It was on a Sunday night, I remember. And I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I was actually just tired. It was just a long week
That
and
was a
everything.
long day.
Yeah, it was a long week and a long day. And Braden pulled up, and me and him were just talking, writing stuff on the whiteboard and everything. And then Max pulled up, and as we're, just prepping to get ready to film and everything like that, I think Braden was just like, yo, you know what, bro? I ain't got it in me. He was honest. He was like, I ain't got it in me to film today. And Max said the same thing. And instead of actually filming, like these dudes really like took the time, alongside with myself, but we all just took the time to like orchestrate and plan everything out. You know what I'm saying? And I will say, and I'll be honest, that in particular moment I was a student, because like all of this is new to me, yo. I really don't have any ideas what I'm doing. All I know is I'm driving the car, looking around outside the window at a lot of things that are like oddly intriguing. It looks cool, but it's just like, bro, I don't know what this is. So like, that's one thing that stood out to me in recent time that showed me like, yo, these guys are just locked in just as much as I am. So that, for me, that meant a lot. Just wanted to point that out.
Yeah, I feel like the main part of this podcast that we're trying to keep together, the whole point of this one actually is, I feel like we're trying to document the journey for anybody who's trying to chase goals.
Yeah,
we're trying to make you realize it's possible.
Yeah.
So
As long as you just put the work in, like I think the title of the podcast speaks for itself. It's like the work continues. As long as you put the work in, you mean there's no way that you're not going to get an outcome out of what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You theoretically or literally, you have to get paid for what you put in. You have to.
Yeah.
It's just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the science, bro. With a reaction, every action has a reaction. So if I put work in, there's got to be work that has to come out of that, whether it be compensation, reward, whatever it got to be. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna put some work in, you're gonna get paid for that.
we got paid in connection so far. I was just about to say.
I'm not talking about brand, bro. I'm talking
for real.
about the footworks that we're putting in, the connections that we're making. Is like, you know what I'm saying? That, like the consistency that we're putting in, the blood, sweat, tears, that the long nights that we have prepping and whatnot. Like that night you was talking about, like we really canceled our filming to literally start focusing on prep. You know what I'm saying? Because like I think that's a very important area of being prepared. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to get ready if we stay ready. You know what I'm
And this guy has been very particular on like, yo, fellas, structure. You know what I'm saying? Max has been like very anal on like structure. Now I will say, like, I'm appreciative for this guy for saying that, because again, I'm new to everything, man, just like these guys are. So for me, I may think something looks right, or I may think I'm doing it, doing something good, but it's just like, yo, they'll look back and be like, bro, do it over again. We can't do this. You know what I'm saying? It gotta look right. It don't look right. Like,
I'm not to cut you off. Sometimes it's not even it doesn't look right. It doesn't feel right, bro.
Right. Yeah,
like even like yesterday, like our Brady said, we took 100 shots. You know why we took 100 shots? It's because you were there recording. Yeah, you were trying to get that shot, but like the feeling of you being genuine in that joint, it looked like you just a robot trying to flow through a script, bro. Like, I'm like, bro, slow this shit down and talk to the people, bro. Like, talk to the people like you talk to the people, bro.
I was like, do it again, bro. Stop, do it again.
So
I do want to ask y'all, since this is one of those episodes,
What's up?
with again being transparent, how do you both feel? I want to hear both y'all answers. How do y'all both feel with all the new shit that's going on, that we're learning, the new connections? Like, how does all this newness feel to you?
It's new. It's exhilarating. I'm taking it one day at a time. It's a new territory that we're treading in. You know what I'm saying? So like Avery said, we knew. I'm again, with me kind of like spearheading the whole concept of structure and things of that nature. Like, I'm just kind of applying a little pressure on what things that we need. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's just like I watch podcasts. I understand, certain things, aspects in regards to like production and stuff like that. So like I've had ends with that. So like I'm kind of versed in certain things in the I guess like the back end. You know what I mean? But I'm just applying what I've learned in regards to those things and the knowledge in those areas into what I know and what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? So like structure, having a script, outlining things of that nature, knowing what we're talking about, like transitioning and stuff like that. That's like, I guess that's like rudimentary things that would be, essential to a basic episode of a podcast. So like I tell my mind like this is what we gotta do. So like I'm just kind of going with the flow and learning, bro. Like this is the first month, second week of the year, and I'm just backseat riding, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie. Like I am, pushing the pedal like in some ways because I will spearhead my energy and like, encourage you guys. You guys know how I am, you know what I'm saying? So like I will do that, but like I'm gonna sit back and enjoy the ride while we continue to rap, bro. This is what we're doing, and
now,
whatever comes up.
How do you? Because before you answer, I want you to answer the same thing. Now, how does it feel about like the studio, that new territory?
Yesterday's episode, I told you, bro. I approached it like I approach anything with the confidence that I know what I'm bringing, bro. Like I know my value. I think I'm at this point where in my life, like wherever we go, whatever we do, like I know what I'm bringing to the table. Like so, like I'm not about to show up to the studio and be nervous. Why would I be nervous? Like that's what we about to do. Like I tell you this concept all the time, bro. You used to be a football player. You know what I'm saying? You're not about to go into the locker room, sit down with a bunch of dudes that's ready to go out to war, and second guess nothing, bro.
Yeah.
We're about to go out to war. That's the studio, bro. Every time we step out and we show ourselves, we are putting ourselves out in the front line.
Yeah, for real. It's true. Yeah.
How could you be afraid about that, man?
Yeah.
This is the choice that we've made, bro.
We prepared ourselves for it, technically.
We chose this. They ain't nobody tell us to make this choice. So we cannot approach this as if we scared. Yes, it is new territory. Embrace the unknown of it, bro.
Yeah.
Embrace the unknown, because we do not know what is to come of this, bro. We don't at all. We didn't know we was going to get sponsorships when we started in December 1st. We didn't know we was going to be talking with partners and things, and making connections. We politicked about the KOP studios before they even reached out to us.
Yeah, we did.
This is no funny. I ain't gotta sugarcoat nothing with you. I told you from day one I ain't sugarcoat shit. So here it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? We politicked about investing in them, and then they reached out to us.
Yeah. Yeah. For real. Yep.
So the fuck I gotta be afraid for when I pull up to the studio? I'm like, oh man, this is the first. I will pull up to every studio. I don't care who's there, how many people you've recorded. I'm gonna pull up with the confidence I know God bestowed in me.
Yeah, for real.
To walk with that light that I know y'all tell me is shining, right? Y'all tell me that I'm shining, right? My light, right?
Yeah.
Just as much as y'all shining too, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. Stop
Energy.
walking around like trying to dim the light that you know you got, bro.
Yeah, bro.
The both of y'all.
Yeah, right. There he is.
The both of y'all, bro. I'm walking around with I know who I am.
Yeah. Brandon was just talking about he got quiet. Now he's
I know who I am, bro.
like it. Love it. No, real rap.
Fuck, I gotta be scared for who I know I am. I'm bringing this energy, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not boxing this shit for nobody.
I love it, dog. I love it.
I'm not boxing this shit for nobody, bro. This is who I am, and I'm gonna present it just the way God has given it to me, bro.
Yeah. Real rap.
Now, after hearing all that, let's hear your sides. because these were polar opposite sides here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead.
If I be completely honest with you, man, I'm gonna be straight up. I was nervous, and my nervousness came from like, yo, like we really here, and being as though like I was the guy who essentially started this whole thing, and these guys are helping me out. It was just like, yo, I gotta stay on the front line and lead these guys, but it's just like I also gotta realize these guys got my back 1,000,000%. You know what I'm saying? So like they were telling me like, bro, it's no need to be nervous. Like this is as much as this is yours, this is ours now. You know what I'm saying? And this is what I asked for, and this is what I chose. So for me, going in there, sitting in there and talking to everybody and introducing ourselves and everything. It was just a real experience, and I will say like it was an opportunity that I honestly was just like, wow. It was wild, and it was just an unknown blessing that we weren't expecting to get, So I know for myself, and Max has told me all the time, bro, like walking another stride of confidence, and I feel like me even with these guys, it's taking the time to like. A couple days ago, like I was on the phone with B, and I'm just like, I was actually at Brady's house, and we were sitting there reaching out to people, and he was like, "Bro, you doing that?" I was like, "Bro, I'm doing all this right now," and it was just like, at that point, it's like there was nothing to be afraid of. He was just like, "Bro, if you get a no, you get a no."
I'm saying, what they gonna say?
We used to
say,
what they gonna die in?
You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. We said this already, though. Not to cut you off. We said this already. We burnt the returnships already.
Yeah.
Like we started December 1st. You said we're making a vow, 1 year, 365 days to just stay true to this shit, bro. There is no turning back. So all that feeling of like trying to be timid and being scared, that was the shit that you were supposed to leave at the dot, bro.
Yeah. And you know what Max was telling me? Max has been telling me this whole time. Even Brady was just like, "Bro, you did a bodybuilding show." It's like, this is confident as you were presenting yourself on stage. Be confident with this. Everything that you did leading up to the show, do everything. The same process, the same energy.
You literally put yourself in front of judges. What the hell the internet judges gonna do? Like,
nothing, not a damn thing. So like this being here with these guys, and I tell them all the time.
You've been doing this too. You had pop before the TWC was pop podcast, bro. You was already.
You know the crazy part about it is this is a whole nother world that I'm in with y'all. Pop's World was a thing, but it was like now it's just like we really doing something. I'm not by myself this time. I'm with two genuine, thorough ass dudes who really got my back. And it's just like Brady said yesterday, you don't get that all the time. So for me, it's just like I'm balls to the wall with y'all, man. As afraid as I may be from time, as afraid as I may be sometimes, and I'll be honest, this process is scary.
That's fair.
It's just like,
that's fair.
Keep it rolling.
And again, I will never take that away from you. We are all men. We have emotions. So the feeling of fear and these things, because all that is true things, bro. True things. I'm not talking from a place where I don't feel those things, bro. But I'm coming from a place where I know where I've been. Where I've limited myself because of fear and doubt and letting the words of others stop me from achieving things that I wanted to achieve for myself.
Facts.
I'm at a point where I'm telling everything and everyone that is against me, fuck you. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. I told you I'm not sugarcoating, but I'm sorry, bro.
That's how I feel.
I'm sorry, bro. We gotta be unapologetic about the things that we want.
Unapologetically and authentically ourselves. What about you, B?
Yeah, how you feel,
I mean,
I answer all the damn questions and shit.
I don't like this shit. I don't like
Can I just pause real quick? I just want to say, and I tell him this every episode, every time, bro. When I first met this guy, you would have this dude was like, yo, B, what's up? What's going on? Too quiet, yo. Now this dude is freaking like when we filmed the episode in the studio, bro, it's like the conversation.
You don't even see how you evolve. Like you keep talking about you're not a camera dude, but we should record you throughout our transition of doing certain things because we all have a sense of leadership that we are kind of spearheading in some way, bro. Like, of course, you're leading. Of course, you got certain things with the video editing, bro. Like, I love in my energy, et cetera, how I can connect with, guests and shit like that, bro. Like, we all spearhead in some way, shape, or form. And to see you break a beat with the way you have transitioned from, like, the person that you say, like, oh, I'm not a camera guy. But, like, you walking around like you doing this shit for real. Like, you walk around with a big chest, bro.
This dude chest up, head high.
Bro, like,
chest up, head high. Bro. Like, I ain't scared of none of y'all. What's up?
And you walk in and you ready to take on whatever, bro. And you should see that.
I just want to acknowledge that.
I be wanting to tell y'all to see that, bro. Y'all don't see that when y'all say, oh, I'm just, y'all gotta see yourselves. Look in the mirror when people are telling y'all, yo, you're doing great. look in the mirror and look at the person they're telling they're doing great.
Yeah.
They not telling me that shit. They telling y'all that shit.
Yeah.
And when y'all tell me that, I gotta go in the mirror and be like, what are they looking at that's telling them that I'm doing great? I gotta go back in my lab and reflect and ponder and grow from there, bro.
Yeah.
And hit it harder each day. That God bless me with breath 6 feet over the ground, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, listen, y'all in your own rights are great men, bro.
Yeah.
And y'all are striving and thriving right now, bro.
Bro, same with you.
If ain't nobody telling you that, bro, in your corner, I'm letting y'all know that right now. As y'all number one big fan, bro, I'm telling y'all striving and thriving right now, man.
I just
that.
wanted to, but go ahead, B. I just wanted to point that out, bro.
No, I mean, I still hate the shit. I still hate it. I appreciate the words, but I can't stand it. I like the studio, bro. If you'd have told me you less than 6 months, 2-3 months ago,
We was gonna be in the studio?
yeah, 3 cameras, you gotta talk. Hell no, hell no. I'm good. So it's all new to me, but I'm taking the newness as a challenge. I'm done being afraid. Like I said, I meant it that last episode.
And that's what I'm talking
I'm
about,
done being
baby.
afraid. The challenge
There
there.
it is, man.
It's all like I've been saying. Everything is attainable in life. That's what I've been going by recently.
Facts.
If it's on this earth, it's humanly attainable, or else it wouldn't be here. So that's what I keep telling myself. That's where I'm at. I'm challenging myself with all new things, and I just where I'm at. Keep going with it.
That's all we can do, man.
Mhm.
All we can do, bro, is stand 10 toes down on what we doing, man, and not allow the main people we can't allow to get in our way is ourselves. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I tell myself every day is like, yo, like, stop complaining. You know, not complaining, but like, yo, like, you don't feel good today? Oh, freaking well, bro. Get up and go do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? We can't let ourselves get in the way. We can't let the words and whatever anybody else is saying get in our way as well. So we just
Touching back on what Max said with the ships, burning them ships, there is no plan B,
No,
C,
it's not.
D.
No,
It's A. It's plan A. If plan A fails,
Ain't
try
no
plan A
plan
again.
B,
That's what I'm
bro.
saying.
I ain't got no plan B. Straight
That's
plan
where I'm
A,
at.
bro.
I've always went my
Stick
whole
to the
life like,
script,
if this
bro.
don't work, I'm gonna try this. If this don't,
Nah,
this time
bro.
is this.
Nah.
That's it.
So it is.
We gotta be as crazy and delusional to make plan A be plan A.
And that's the main.
Ain't nothing.
That's the
Ain't
main.
no other side goal. Nothing. Plan A is plan A.
That's the main thing. Delusion, like the like.
You gotta be delusional. We're sitting here talking to a camera.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
we're not talking to nobody. Like, we're sitting here, this is crazy. Like,
Yeah, no, for real. We're sitting here talking
In
amongst
this
each
gym.
other to a
We're in
camera
the gym
inside
right
of
now.
a cycling gym.
That's
what I'm
cycling
saying?
room. That's
It's
tight,
cycling
bro.
room, bro.
That's dope, though.
You know what I mean?
It's funny and it's dope, though. It's just like, could you imagine, bro?
Nah, for real,
Could you
for real.
imagine, bro?
For real.
Like
For
simple,
real.
something simple. Yeah, we sitting in here, nobody in here. We gonna post this,
Yeah.
and they gonna see us talking.
Yeah.
But like, this is what we gotta do,
No, for
bro.
real, we're
This
right.
is the work.
We're right.
This is the work, bro.
This is
Like,
the work that's going to continue.
like I think of all when I think of this stuff, like I think of like the podcasts that I watch and stuff like that, and I think about how they prep for it. You know what I'm saying? Their setup, their studio time, their prep work and stuff like that. Like the things that they're incorporating, their sponsorships and paid ads and things of that nature. How that things that pay the bills and help them support their brand and business and the community, the people that support them, watch them, tune in, et cetera, all of that, bro.
Mhm.
This is the work.
Yeah, we're right. It is. It is. It is.
As simple as
It's
that,
crazy,
bro.
bro. We're gonna look back at these videos and be like, yo,
Man.
we was in the cycle room. Remember we was in. Remember, like, you know what I mean? When we get to a certain point.
And God willing, bro, at some point, probably down the line, bro, who knows?
Yeah.
We won't even know 6 months down or at the end of this year,
Yeah.
or we might have a whole whatever. We don't.
Yeah,
we
no,
don't know.
nothing.
We don't know.
Don't know nothing.
You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
know nothing.
We don't know nothing.
No idea, bro.
We're just gonna let God take course, bro, and
That's
we're
all we
gonna
can
keep
do.
putting that oar to the water and row, bro.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
and with that being said, I think he stays out here. All I'm gonna say is be on the lookout for
Yeah.
that. This is a big guest we got coming on. A big guest we got coming on.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for that.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout for the fitness, the body battle. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah,
we'll
body
be in there
battle.
doing
I'll be up and
podcasts.
It's a
no
move.
fees.
It's a move. And street athletes worldwide.
Word. Shout out.
So with that being said, I'll take us out of here.
Yo, as I always say to y'all, keep hustling, keep grinding, keep working. The work continues. We out. Peace.